Alright. I think we're crack-a-lacking again. Oh, I can use that now too. Not that it's better than what I was using. What level is that? Pretty low level actually. Put a physical damage roll on that, might fix that. Now it's better than the existing bow I got. Hands down. Okay. Act 6 now is the quick run through. Got about an hour and a half. Made pretty short work of that. Won't be hard to spin those resistances. Better. Wonder if I could get this into here for this build. Might be a way. Cheers, man. This build is insane. Bloody air conditioners on, it's still fucking hot. Hardcore mode. What is good? Unkillability rate. Pretty much, you could go Molten Strike Jug. That would be one thing you could do, and then just run like Grellwood Shank or whatever as you go. It should be cheap. usually max block, so you could go max block gladiator with lacerate with a 1H axe, or 1-hand axe. And then obviously maxing out block is a huge defensive ability. Then max out health, armor, block, and elemental resist. Those would be like 2 to start looking at. Ball lightning as well. Anything where you don't have to go near targets, basically, or near things. And of course, there's always the carrion golemancer, where you're basically aura stacking. If you can afford to do that, then yeah, that's another option. Templar, on the Templar. Oh boy. Maybe... Alright, go max block, lacerate, gladiator with using an axe and a shield. And run reckoning on the shield as well. Nice easy one. Pretty much, if you're lucky, you can tank Cyrus hits. So. I don't play hardcore. I've always liked Trade League normally when I play on League. Like, I may consider playing hardcore next league, but pretty much the league that you choose at the start is the one that you progress throughout the game. And the problem with being in Australia is my connection is not amazing, so you just die way too much for it to be worth your time. Yeah, man, that's what I'm doing here. Toxic Raid and Trickster. So far, as you can see, I'm just icing my way through everything. It's just really powerful. It's got good sustainability too with the ascendancy nodes. It's good for bossing, good for everything. I've put no investment in this so far. Just using gear that I had in my stash that I collected. Scales insanely well. Yeah, I'll give you the one that so I ripped this one off Big Ducks and I simplified it even further. Make it more affordable, and it sits at about 9mm DPS. So far, this is with like basically no gearing, and this is only up to like level 80 or so. So I stripped back all the cluster jewels, because the cluster jewels cost 1x each and shit, so I ripped all of that off, took everything out that would cost something, that would be unachievable. This POB that I'm working on here, I'll end up changing it a fair bit too, just to get it to work the way that I want to play it. It's a good build. going on there? Grab that just to get some strength. Need that node too so I can apply my jewel. Oh, this is just a janky bloody 6-link short bow with some poison crafted on it. I just had it sitting in my stash from when I was leveling up. Doesn't really require a very hefty bow. Like I could run a quill rain would probably be better right now, but this works just as well. Eventually I'll craft a bow that gives me chaos dot over time. Or I'll get a dark scorn. That'd be awesome. I don't know if I want to start another character. I might. I'll have a think about it. Got a pretty crazy week this week though. I've got an MBA assessment on Wednesday. So I've got to get a bunch of reports out and then I've got to head out west next Sunday. So I'll be streaming from the Australian Outback next week. So that'll be interesting and different. Be the first Path of Exile stream and a stream from the Australian Outback. Yeah, man, I'm gonna set a new precedent, streaming from the northern reaches of Australia. Like for leveling, Quill Rain's good for this, but I wouldn't say anywhere near endgame it wouldn't be very good. Man, you got a level 100 character, you already know. Yo. Ooh, that's not a bad roll, actually. How did you get a level 100 character then? Oh, did you switch to it later on? I only started this one the other morning. I haven't played very much for the last few days. Yep. That's what I'll be speccing into. Yep. Far am I off wind dancer actually? Not far actually. Ah, they were crazy when they were first created. Puppet Master, Puppet Mistress, I mean. It's interesting it goes all the way in there, actually. So many dot nodes for bows, it's ridiculous. No wonder this is crazy. Cool. It's a work night for me. I can't get wasted. Wish I could. Ah, yeah? Enjoying Hades? I need to play it more. I've just sort of got, I haven't really played a lot. I've been studying all weekend. Pretty good, man. Just chilling to some lo-fi and... Yeah, man, that's what I'm finding. It's just crazy, crazy build. It's the dot. Pretty much, my new stance is, if you're going to play League Star, just play anything with dot. Dot's just powerful. So I gotta cash in, get my points.
Stay sharp out there. Stay sharp out there.
That'd be a pretty cool build. I think I might play this as my League Starter next build though, just get straight to Cyrus. That's pretty low DPS for a Necromancer. That's like baby DPS. I'm done with Necromancers. I've played Necros every league. I just... That's baby DPS for a Necro build. Nah, man, I don't believe you've got 1.2 mil per zombie. They don't do that much damage. They're literally meat shields. Everyone here has played Necromancers. I used to enjoy playing Necromancers, and it just got to a point where it's like, eh. Spectres were the best, as far as I'm concerned. Carrying golems, everyone's playing it, but Spectres are the... My opinion is Spectres are the best. Plus, there's no real mechanics. It's like hit Q, proc Deathmark, or whatever it's called now, Predator, and then let the minions do all the work. That's just boring.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
So a lot of people just go off League and they just stop playing it because it's like my 295 builds. I just got sick of playing them. This is actually quite fun. I'm enjoying this playstyle because I don't play bow builds very often. It's just changed my opinion of playing bow builds. And I get to use my Viper MTX on my bow too, that I bought like 3 leagues ago. Alright, we got Wind Dancer now. Yeah. I think when I curate a starter build list for next league, the first 2 I'm putting on are going to be Poison BV and Toxic Rain, hands down. It's really good, man. It's got some really good survivability nodes, just on what I got so far. Like, you know, Patient Reaper, you get 2% life, energy, shield, and mana on kill, and then 70% recovery rate if you've hit an enemy and affected them with dot. Like, that's just insane. Let me have a look. Six times. I've died to some bullshit. When I was playing it the other day, I wasn't really paying too much attention to playing, to be honest with you. Yeah, once you get Toxic Rain, it's pretty damn good. And the slow and everything else just makes it reliable. Yeah, this is good single target. Like, this is enjoyable to play too. So yeah, the other thing is like, you just hit one and your bow dude just fires as you go. So even if you're kiting a boss, you're continually doing damage. And that's the difference between on hits and dot characters. You're always doing damage with dot. And you circumvent energy shield too. Dot damage, man. Straight up dot damage. Yep, that's why I'm going to get into it, and I'll break this down in a way that it can be done cheaply. Like, I'll get this kill in Cyrus A8 on a budget. Be a bloody frugal build for A8 Cyrusing, but I think this is a build that everyone should play if they just get absolutely shit canned in League and they want something nice and easy that doesn't take a lot of effort to get up and going so you can catch up. It's like Ground Slam, Shatter Ground, Core Steel Grand Slam as well. That's another one. It's just a solid build. Reliable, does a good job, kills things really easily. Not all builds can do it. Self-curse builds struggle at killing Cyrus. Anything that requires stacking kills. Well, yeah, Death Aura, definitely one that can't do Cyrus. I tried that one leg, actually. It was fun, but it wasn't good. Like, it needs supreme levels of crafting and investment to make it actually viable to do T16s consistently. Thanks for the follow, Simmons. I don't even have the patience to take a punt at Death Aura again. That was crap the last time I played it. Can, but it's just not a... Yeah, it just takes a lot of balancing. Oh, there's another death. Oh, my resistances are non-existent. I haven't really focused on crafting that up yet. Hey, Georgsk. How you, dude? I'm not selling right now. I need to go D&D. Fucking hell. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I know. That's why it works so well with quill reins.
I don't think I need to be doing that right now. Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Have a good one, dude. Will do. It really does, man. Like, this is like hit once, just let the dot finish it off. Crazy regen, crazy sustain. Don't really need any special gear. No real specific uniques required for it either, which is nice. Nice. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Movement speed, full damage, and life based. Nah, man, I don't stream full time. I work full time. I'm trying to stream every second or third day at this stage. But the other thing is, like, what do you guys want to see me stream? That's the, like, do you just want to see me stream PoE, or do you want to see me play, you know, for example, Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr? Sort of want to play that. WoW and PoE. See, I was looking at reinstalling League of Legends, but I have so many anger problems when it comes to that game. I don't think anyone wants to see me completely lose my shit on stream the way that I would. Oh man, that's why I always stream and post the back catalog up. I try and give it the same quality that I record my vids in. I haven't been recording so many YouTube vids. I'm out of idea. Dota? I installed Dota 2 the other day. I have no idea how to play Dota 2, but I played like 5,000 games of League of Legends. But I think the way forward is like I'll still produce a bunch of YouTube content probably in the first 2 months of League, but you really start to run out of stuff to post content on when you get to halfway through plus in League. It's just not not a lot going on. Yeah, League of Legends is just yeah, that's basically my I downloaded the installer and then I had to think and I went, I remember this used to affect my entire. I'm not gonna react to my own videos. I don't do reaction videos. I don't do that sort of. In Dota 2, I'll get angry at Dota 2. I'm sort of keen to play. What's that EA bloody Battlegrounds game, whatever it's called? Buddy of mine's playing it at the moment. I gave him shit about playing it today, but I might play some of that. Ooh, increased movement speed. Yeah, Apex Legends. What about something like that? There was a time in my life where I used to Excel. Nah, no, Warzone. Warzone's there. I used to. Yeah, no, not Tetris. I used to play a shitload of Battlefield back in the day. That was my game back once upon a time. Before I got into this. Space pinball. Yeah, I might give it a crank and stream some of that and see how I go. I gotta have a think about what I'm gonna do for. No, Fluffy. I know, I do have Call of Duty and I do really enjoy it. The problem is I need a new GPU in this rig to be able to stream it over OBS. Because I get frame drops. So I'm looking at a 5700 XT. That was pretty good, that league. Was it the April Fool's Battle Royale mode? Did you play the game back then, Fluffy? They did do a Battle Royale mode and it was fucking awesome. They deliberately did it to troll. It was like, they should have left it in the game. Do hardcore? Alright. Hardcore mode it is. I still reckon PvP in this game, if there was some way to balance it, I wish they would figure out a way. I would love to play a PvP league. Just like test your mettle against other players. Really need to start like a community fight night in Path of Exile for PvP. Bring back PoE PvP. I watched a video where, what's his name, Chris Wilson wanted to make it so that every alchemy or something like that, or regal that dropped was a mirror, or looked like a mirror on the ground, but when you picked it up it was actually a regal. Yeah, man. It's had PvP since the very start of the game. It used to be the, was it, what was the name of the, bloody, Syndicate boss? You used to have to do missions for it and stuff like that. If you have a look in Act 3, there's actually a PvP area. It starts in Act 3. Oh yeah, there's no balance. That's why nobody plays it and they don't make it League content anymore. They're actually... No, not Katarina. There was another dude. They ended up... What did they end up doing with it? Yeah, they basically just ended up going, nah, fuck that. It can stay out of the game. It wasn't Katarina. Look, I'll show you. I'll kill this dude and I'll show you. Leo, yeah, it was Leo. Thanks for the follow, Longso. If there's anything, we need to start a community PvP tournament syndicate or something like that. That'd be awesome. Bring back PvP. Yeah, pretty sure it does. The more spores on the ground, the more dot I think it multiplies by. So, like, I think someone was typing there, you want to have... Yeah, exactly. You want to have a fast bow so that you can keep just pumping spores into the ground. That's why it does so much damage, because it's overlapping dot. Like, we can test this. Let's buy Quill Rain. What does a replica Quill Rain do? %100% increase. Okay, that's not why you'd want a Quill Rain. You should have held on to the Quill Rains that I had a bunch drop this league actually. Oh shit, I went to the wrong place. Is he in his home? No. What is going on here? Give me Quill Rain. Okay. Alright, so just pump this and level is that actually? Yeah, I can 6 link. Don't really need it to though. Okay. It's actually a good roll too. It's 1 chaos. If you lose sleep over 1 chaos. Getting ditched on a wake. Cheers, Gyorksy. Gyorksky. Yeah, he's like, I needed that 1 chaos. Fuck this guy. What a piece of shit. Fuck yourself, Jorgen. Right. So there's your first single chaos I've invested. So fuck that guy. As you can see, there's a significant increase to DPS the faster the bow is, and also my clear speed's just enhanced by like tenfold. And this will probably take me into like I think someone posted there like T10, probably red tier maps. Individually it gives it less damage, but in aggregate it increases its damage because it's increased spores. Yeah, T10 maps. And then that's when you need to go for a big chaos dot. Oh, cheers, man. I hope I made it simple enough to, you know, make it a nice, easy build to follow. I need to get off my ass and do another build guide for you. Really did. I'd never played mines until this league either. That's the thing too. I just invested a lot of time in understanding it. It's reliable. It's cheap. I think I had the guide showing you how to bring it to low life as well. Spent 6x on fusings, just trying to fuse the Tremorod, and then changed it to low life. I think the biggest barrier to that is when you don't understand how mines work. And I looked at it and I went, am I going to have to trigger every mine individually? And then I realized, I could just put it on hold down buttons. I think next league I'll probably do, I'll do another mine build, but I'll do Pyroclast mines just for the shits and giggles, because from what I've heard, it's even better than GC mines. It's going to be hard to get used to a slower bow than this. Ball lightning. I might just play ball lightning straight up next league. There's a lot of builds I still want to try. I just never have enough time. Actually, Christmas I'll try some more builds, and I'll do some more build guides that I'll probably do on the race league. I didn't like Blazing Salvo. I just found it to be too clunky. If anything, I wouldn't mind doing something with the explodey one. I started Bleed Bow, but It's good. It takes balancing on that survivability side, but the damage is solid. I wouldn't mind playing Divine Ire. I'm pretty keen to play actually Divine Ire totems. Man, I just look at my health bar there. This is how I've gotten used to playing. What you find is I really don't look at much of the screen while I'm playing. I mainly look at my map and my cooldowns and things like that. I haven't tried it with totems. I haven't seen it. Someone's probably played it on totems, but I don't know. It's viable. Aura stack were crackling lands, definitely. I think they do. Man, you gotta get disciplined with your looking at cooldowns. So when you play the Call of Steel Ground Slam character, you rely on those cooldowns. You have to pay attention to how many steel shards you have. It's a little bit more of a complicated build, but it does more damage for paying attention to how many charges you have on your war cries. There's a few things to pay attention to when you play that build. Fare you well. Jeez, I like saying farewell. Is that intensify? Don't let your dreams be dreams. Exactly, just do it. In the words of Yu-Gi-Oh, believe in the heart of the cards. That's basically my credo to how I play Path of Exile. If you believe, it will happen. It's like other stuff you could pop here, like if you wanna quote the president-elect, the healing stage is when you drop 50 regret orbs on a build or 100 regret orbs on a build because you done fucked up your bloody tree. AKA like 8 out of 10 builds I play in a league. That's exactly what I end up doing. That's why when I get to league end, I don't even care about how much currency I bank at the end of the day. I just play all the different builds I can cram in and see what I like playing. So now I'm really enjoying this. This is a really good build. Caustic Rain to level up. Yes. But, yeah. So I'd get it to like level 20 before I'd start using, or Act 2 at least, before you start using Toxic Rain. Just so you can scale it up. Yeah, like this league I played Bleed Bow RF for a bit. I got a bit bored of RF because I've played it too many times in the past and don't really find it very much fun. Did play Skeletons for a bit. Obviously my Ground Slam build and my GC Minor were my two big ones that I really had a lot of fun with and I kept playing. Now I'm playing this. You know, we've still got like 2 months of the league left, or a month and a half of the league. 2 months actually, because the league doesn't end until January. So, look, calm down. There you go. They're leveled. Fucking backseat Path of Exile players, eh? Haters gonna hate. It's a really enjoyable build to level up. It's just sort of blazes its way through mercilessly. That's not a bad build either. What's another good one with? Like, Ice Nova is pretty much a pretty good go-to at cast on crit as well. Get that working really cheaply. It's really powerful with assassins. Pizza totems. Pizza totems used to be the rage. Like that, they were like one of the best builds for boss killing many leagues ago. Or a gangster actually. I wouldn't mind actually playing that again. That was a really fun build. Yeah, man. There's just like the thing is, I obviously only put full build guides up of builds that I can get to do A8 Cyrus. But I try a shitload of other builds too, which is what I do in these streams. Thing is, if you have a look at the poe.ninja build section, you see some crazy shit that otherwise you don't think about, and you're like, oh, I didn't even know that you could do that. And then you try the build and you're like, hey, actually this is pretty fun. Like I think I tried splitting steel and lancing steel this league too, and I had a lot of fun with them. They just didn't do the DPS I wanted. I wouldn't mind running a dancing dervish build one league. I don't know if you know what dancing dervish is, but basically the dancing dervish sword. It splits out of your hand and starts killing everything for you. There's the avian hurricane build as well, using the avian's might armor, and you can aura stack using that, and you can get like hurricanes that follow you that kill everything, which is really cool. There's a lot of really cool builds in this game. There's so many ways to play it. There's the old Whispering Ice build, which is basically a Diablo 2 Ice Storm build. The only thing is, like, it just takes time. And you won't master every single build style. Everyone has a different way of playing. Exactly. Facebreaker builds are fucking great. I love facebreakers. The only thing I wish they would let you do is play Heavy Strike with Facebreaker. I would love to play a Heavy Strike build with Facebreaker. That'd be funny as shit. Just punch your way through the game. One Punch Man style. The Saitama build. Unfortunately, you can't play Heavy Strike with unarmed, which sucks. Maybe there's a way to do it with Hollow Palm. I don't know. If there is, I'm actually going to look that up and see if I can find out. I guess that's why I keep playing it. Like the other day I was looking at other games I could play, and then I just come back to PoE and I'm like, ask myself, why do I play PoE? And I'm like, well, I just love the game. So many ways to play it. He got fucked up. Hey Zyke, how you doing, dude? Exactly. But see, the 10 acts are really just an introduction to the game. Like, there's no end game there. So I still remember that IGN article they did about, oh, the game, and then they played like Act 8 or something like that. I think they need to, like there's Delve, but they need to make something, yeah. Like even I'm feeling it now. After like month 2, it's really difficult to come up with new ideas for, you know, what do I post about the same game. Which I guess is why I was looking at other games to play in the intermediate. Which is why I'm sort of streaming more now too, because it's just more interactive, easier to create content this way. That'd be really cool if they gave you options. So you could say at the 2-month mark, here's a couple of options. Where do you want to go? Yeah, and they release incremental changes to the overall league mechanic and new challenges. So they don't give you all 40 challenges at the very start. They give you like 30 or 25, and then they release new challenges to achieve the next 2 months. Thing is though, like, you also got to give them credit. The fact that they run on a 3-month production cycle and give you an expansion every 3 months. I can't think of many other games that do that successfully the way that PoE does that. And like, yeah, there are things that they could do, but you know, if they had the resourcing, and this is what vexes me about Blizzard. So like, Blizzard has the resources to be able to do something like that, but they don't. PoE, like, you know, Grinding Gear does a really good job considering they're only a small company. Like, you know, any game developer just releasing what they release in 1 month or in a 3-month production turnaround, especially during COVID, you got nothing but respect for that as a game developer. They just do a good job. Exactly. Like, you know, you know that like PoE is not a cash cow. Like their MTXs, yeah, their pricing is a bit whoa. But on the flip side, you can sort of understand too, because they are a free-to-play game. You could play this entire game and never need to spend $1 on it. You know, though you won't have stash tabs and shit like that. Thanks for the follow, unidentified. I like your name. Yep, but then League of Legends does the same thing too, though, eh? Like, you know, that's how they make their money. Yeah, and I can't shit on GGG or anyone for doing that when they offer their overall product for free. Like, it's an optional feature. You know, it's a flex feature. You don't need it. But it's cool to have. This is true too. There's quantity over quality. What they might be, and this is me just bringing my accounting wings into this, right? So they would have an input cost to how much a specific MTX cost, and they would have a projected forecast of what they expect to sell of that MTX. And basically, whenever you do any sort of let's call it private works, just to make it really simple, the example. You either want to break even or you want a profit margin of say 14 to 20%. Ideally, you want to make 14 to 20%, at minimum 10%. So if they decrease, so if you think about the cost of getting the people involved, the administrative overhead, you know, the time to develop the MTX, art design, the review process, everything, they probably come up with that pricing index based off of the input it costs. And then they basically say, okay, well, this MTX will be a little cheaper. This MTX will be this much. This is how much we expect to sell based on these trends. And then they would do an estimated analytic, and then they would come up with the price point based off of that. I would assume that's how they do it. But I've never actually seen how the accounting is done for a company, a free-to-play game that does that sort of stuff. And I've spoken to other people about it too, and it's just really interesting. Like, how would you even account for what they do? So like, I'm on the same foot. I would love to have it cheaper, but I also sort of understand why they charge more for it as well. I don't hold it against them. They give you a whole game for free, for God's sake. Like, everything you're playing here, like, you could just go League on League MTX. Yeah, the whole quantity over quality argument. Yeah, if they did drop the price, they probably would sell more. But then they also may not sell more because there's still a limited number of people who play the game. I think it was at 200-something thousand. Yeah, fuck Fortnite. Nobody. Fortnite's like what Minecraft turned into. I used to love Minecraft, but it's just a game for kids. No offense for those who play Fortnite. Man, I've spent a lot of money on this game. Yeah, I don't know why anyone would spend money on Fortnite. It's the same thing with Call of Duty. Why would you spend money in that store, like, for just gun skins? Like, all right, we'll leave that one alone. Minecraft is its own beast. Look, I don't hate Minecraft. I like Minecraft. It's a good game. It was better when it was run by Notch, though, even though Notch went insane. I've heard that some of them the hitboxes changed, the accuracy's increased because it's clearer. I'll tell you the best value game for money though, Witcher 3, that is the best value for money. That game will just give you hundreds and hundreds of hours for one cost. Have a good one, dude. I think Cyberpunk's going to be insane. If it's even anywhere near as close as Witcher 3, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to be streaming Cyberpunk. I'm going to play the shit out of it in December. It's going to, if it comes out, it's going to be dope. I'm excited. I think CD Projekt Red is like one of the last good developers. Them and Bungie too. I like Bungie as well. I do like Destiny 2. I haven't played it in a while though. Man, Witcher 3 is amazing. I've played it like 3 times. I actually bought it on Nintendo Switch so I could play it while I travel. And in my lunch breaks. It's just a really great game. Fuck you too, Helena. Like, do you guys want me to stream on Twitch or do you want me to stream on YouTube? I don't know. To me, it doesn't really matter, but, you know, if you want me to stream on Twitch, I can do that. Destiny was ruined by Activision. Badly. Exactly, yeah. That's why I don't stream on Twitch. It does make it harder for... makes it really hard to compete with the other streamers up there. Exactly. It's full of thoughts. I think YouTube is becoming more of a platform, especially after Dr. Disrespect now streams on here. But like I've tried streaming on Twitch and I just don't have I just don't stand a chance against the bigger streamers. I don't stream enough to compete with them, and I don't really want to compete with them either. I just like doing my own thing, really. It's and like to me, I'll go wherever the community that I service goes, and that I provide videos and content for. So in based on, I guess, everything I've become privy to and realized, YouTube just was a better platform for me. It's a more friendly platform for the smaller guy as well. I'm not going to sell an intuitive leap for 45 chaos. That's the goal. Cheers, man. You asked me this time last year, or actually in January, if I would be sitting here streaming and there would be, what we got, 60 plus people watching my stream. I would have said no way. Yeah, I might have a look. I downloaded things like TubeBuddy. Hey, Hungry, how you doing? How you going, dude? I downloaded things like TubeBuddy so I could look at analytics a lot more and things like that. I am stripped for time because of my full-time job is quite demanding. So I try and stream and I do the best I can. There is a thing called Mob Crush that you can multi-stream with. The problem is I've done it in the past, and if it fails, it breaks both the streams, and you can't reload the stream very quickly if it drops out. Which is why I went back to, I was initially doing both Twitch and YouTube, but then it would break, and then I would end up just reloading a YouTube stream up anyway, and it causes disruptions when you're streaming. Like exactly, yeah. Well, what I realized in my streams, you guys seem to starting to get to know each other, and everyone talks with each other. It's good. It's more of a a small niche community feel, and that works for me. Cheers, man. Have a good one, dude. Ah, fuck. Oh, he already died. So, man, you gotta prioritize your HP and sustainability first in hardcore. That's your key goal. Damage is second to everything else. Oh, I'm out of space. Shit. Oh man, that's that's why I don't necessarily play hardcore. 'Cause I get some chronic lag. Ooh, there we go. More bow damage, building up to the next. Alice dies every 5 seconds with his Zerka. Face breaker ice crash build. So it's full balls or no balls. That's the play style with that one. Go in, expect death, and if you don't die, you've won the glory for the day. Like, when you go into a boss fight, Alois, you must just be like, yes, give me death. I love it. Death fuels me. That's how I play it. Like, come on, yes. Hit me harder. Take me to Valhalla. I will drink with Odin tonight. Sorry, dude. Oh, fuck. This build is really easy. That's why I can sit here and talk about Alois's Zerka build. Ooh, is it down there? Or am I getting goofed here? I'm getting goofed. Fuck. Jeez, wait until you guys see me break open that bowl of spiced meat I've got in the fridge that I've had sitting in there for like 2 months and stream. Holy shit, that's going to be... Actually, I might do that this week. No, I better not do that this weekend because I got to bloody fly out. Christmas time, drunk stream. We're going to do it. How'd you go doing the Devoto swap? Did it give you a little more survivability? Would have given you more attack speed too. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do at Christmas time. I'm going to do a drunk stream. Who knows what I'll say and do. It'll be funny either way. Yeah, that 20 was a 20% movement speed with the Devotos, I think it is. And then chaos resist as well. Yeah. And you don't have to take that 40% increased physical damage that bloody Abyssus puts on you. Holy shit, I'm almost level 60 already. I was starting SSF with this character, but it's just easier to play Trade League since I've already spent so much time in Trade League. I could play SSF next league though. Oh, look at that disgusting dot. Jesus. Yeah, that probably does. You need explodey chest, man. Or just anything with armor and resist and health. Yeah, you could do that. You defs need a 6-link chest away from tabulars, especially with the Zerka build. It's probably why you're dying so much. Actually, what you could do is get a lore weave and 6-link a lore weave. That'd probably work pretty well for you as well, considering you're doing ice damage. Yeah. You can always go Bronze Lith as well. If you run Leap Slam to move around, you use a movement skill and do more DPS that way. Christian's Carpus or Avian, the Avian chest piece. Christians would actually give you a shit ton of armor. Give you 2,000 armor, 100 HP to 120, and I think cold and lightning or cold and fire resist, and also give you crab barriers too. Crab barriers would give you huge amounts of survivability. That was really quick. That was insanely quick. Act am I in? Act 9. That was fucking quick. I can't wait to get to mapping with this. I'll be at T16s in no time. Calm streamer. What is ever? I don't really watch other streamers, so I don't really know what they do. But are they like always like hectic as fuck and like going on like, oh my god, did you guys see that? Rah rah rah. I can't do that. I don't have it in me. Yeah, no. Played 4,000 hours of this game. If I get a mirror drop, then I'll scream my head off. But unless I get that, nothing is that amazing. I don't know, I feel like a lot of streamers need to like slap it on to make it seem more exciting than what it is. But you know, what we're doing is we're just playing a video game here. We're having some fun. We're sitting back, listening to chill lo-fi. Figuring out how a new build works and, you know, just having a general shoot the shit conversation in the chat. It's half the fun. Nah, man, I don't want a mirror. I would rather the excitement of earning that mirror when it drops and it's like, bah, you have got a mirror of Calandra. When I used to play League of Legends, the neighbors were awake every morning. Yeah, so that's why I don't play League of Legends anymore. League of Legends is not good if you want to have a good relationship with your neighbors. I've got pretty soundproof walls here too, but I don't think that the neighbors would be able to handle the cray-crayness of my League of Legends rage. Pure fury that I would throw at the screen would be unreal. Probably break a screen. Actually, no, not probably. Would break a screen. I think I broke like two keyboards because of League of Legends. It's a bloody expensive game. Exactly. It's when people start going like, "Oh, I'll find where you live. I'll find where you live." Infighting, yeah, that was the other one. Just the amount of bloody infighting. So someone just baits you, and then that's it. You're just done. Like you're fully tilted. You're not coming back from that. Right, we'll finish this trial, and then I think I'm going to be heading to bed. Actually, I really just enjoy chilling out and listening to lo-fi. I do the same thing when I'm working. It's the best music ever. Yeah, and that was always my same comment about the game. I like the game. It's a good game. And when I say... I'll probably be streaming Wednesday night. I've got an exam in 2 days. I've got to work late tomorrow night as well. So I'll be streaming probably the night after midweek, so 2 nights time. I may stream tomorrow night, depending on how I feel and if I get everything I need to get done. But I'll start putting a comment up in the community post section on the channel just to alert everyone. Hey, I'm going to be streaming tonight at this time. So I usually try and stream 12 a.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m. my time, so that I can basically cater to all your guys' times. because I know that, you know, this is probably a better time of the day for you guys than it is for people in my country. So yeah, man. What's my character name? So try SSF Jordan TR underscore Heist. There you go. Shit. Exactly, man. That's why I try and cater to your time, not my own. Plus, I don't really sleep very much, so it's be nearly midday for you, man. Actually, it'd be 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. Oh shit! Don't die. Yep, that's what I thought. I was pretty close. There's the last door. That's not good. Geez, that made short work of him. I don't want to slap that on the boots. Edict of Inferno. Alright, so it's go to S on your keyboard, friends, friend invite, and then just type in, hopefully that name should just work for you. There's no spaces in it either. I think it just added it in by default. Do you really need ghost stands? Always get your 7th and 8th point on the bloody tree. What are you talking about? Crazy motherfucker. Too lazy to do your overlap. Man, what the fuck? Killing me. You're killing me, Elvis. Get your 7th and 8th point. Uberlab. That's what your last Uberlab bloody offering of what the goddess is for. That there. The Eternal Labyrinth. That's how you get your 7th and 8th point.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Oh man, for that power spike? You're killing me, dude. You're killing me. Oh god. You only got to do it once. You don't have to do it any more than that. Alright, I'm going to head to bed. It's 2:30 in the morning here, so I better hightail it before I mess myself up for tomorrow. Oh, jeez. Alright, everyone have a good night. You actually didn't know that, man. Yeah, it's 8. You get 8. You're probably missing a huge chunk of power, man. Oh, jeez. Alright, I gotta hit the hay, but I'll be back on in the next couple nights, and everyone have a good one.